So second video review for this week is for Say You'll Love Me Again by Kiki Archer. If you'd like to check out my Goodreads review, I have just posted it, so if you're on Facebook there is a link below all the videos, and if you're on YouTube there's a link in the description below. And like I said, this is a video review for Say You'll Love Me Again by Kiki Archer. Now, as we said last week when I was saying about reading this is Kiki's final novel. Sad, so very sad. Oh my god, I'm so upset. But I do have 8 more to read, so I'm not too upset, but I'm really excited to review this one, because if this is going to be a final novel, like, if you're going to have a final novel, this is the novel to have. I'm telling you, it was so good. I have never laughed so much in my life. As soon as I started reading this, I was in fits of giggles, and even in parts of it when I probably shouldn't have been laughing, I was still laughing, because the comedic genius that Kiki brought to this book was off the charts. Fantastic! It was just so good. I'm gonna say this book was like a therapy session, a really amazing therapy session, not only for the characters Sophie and Jazz, but for me as a reader. Oh, it was brilliant. So the story sort of goes back and forth between Sophie having a conversation with her friend Laura, who is a life coach, and so it goes between the present and the past. It's reliving lots of her relationship with Jazz, and then it sort of moves itself into the present when Laura decides she's gonna try and help Jazz and Sophie. So Jazz and Sophie are kind of soulmates, you can sort of tell from the way the story's told, and it's just got all that, you know when you can tell people are meant to be together by the way they interact, and then the way they just are with each other. You could just tell from their relationship, the way Sophie was recounting all these events that led up to Jazz breaking her heart to Laura, who then obviously comes along, wants to interfere, and she does interfere, and it just makes it even funnier. It really is like a brilliant romantic comedy. This is like a rom-com in a book. It was so good. If you put it on the screen, you'd be howling for like hours. It's so funny. So the balance, the snippets between the past and the present, and then following the story on in the present, made it really unique and really something different. And like I say, it was like a therapy session. It was so funny when Laura's reacting to Sophie's snippet of the story, or Jazz's snippet of the story, or whatever it is she's reacting to. You are like having exactly the same reactions as Laura, but you've just been laughing because you've just actually like felt and been there in the moment with them as well when Sophie's been recounting it, and it's just so funny. I genuinely, like, the humour was just so good. I was invested in every single moment of the story, like as it was unravelling, and I was just like, I couldn't put the book down. I was so addicted to it. It really was the funniest, cute story ever, and it was so endearing, and the comedy, just comedy romance at its best. It really was, in a kinky and slightly hilarious way that only Kiki can deliver. I'm telling you, she just has this brilliant way of telling stories, and really getting you invested and laughing. So yeah, it just, on so many levels, it was just so good. It was food for thought, but it was really like one of those books that was just, no matter what mood you're in, I'm telling you, you could be so sad, and that you pick this book up and you'd read it and you would feel instantly better. It's just good for the soul. It's so good for the soul. So if you're feeling a bit down, or you just want to brighten up your day, like, seriously pick this up, because by the end of it you will feel like 100% better than you did when you started. And you will be reminded that, there's some good morals in this book. You'll be reminded that things in life are simple, and they're probably not as complicated as you think they are. And yeah, all that sort of stuff. It was just really good, but great if you need a laugh, like really good. And it will instantly lift you, brighten your day. And I just, I spent so much time talking to myself when I was reading this book as well, because I was like so shocked. Like, all my reactions were coming out pretty loud. I mean, when you sat at work and you're like, like that to bits in the chapter, or like, oh my god, or like, what are you doing? Like, when you're having those, and people are like looking at you like, what, she's talking to herself. I was just so highly invested in it. It really was like such a fantastic read, and it was just brilliant, and it will have you grinning like from ear to ear. If you're not laughing, you will definitely be smiling, and when you put it down, when you finish with it, you'll still be smiling, because you'll be sitting there and you'll be thinking about what you just read. And I'm telling you, you'll be remembering, and then you'll just be laughing even more. it's like when your friend tells you a really serious story and you're not meant to laugh, but you can't help but laugh, because the fact is they're so upset about something, but it really is quite funny, and they can't see any of like how it's hilarious, but it just is, and you just know it is, and you just can't help yourself. Yeah, it's just like that. The rest of the time, like, you're squealing with excitement with this book, and you're gasping in disbelief, you're crying with laughter. There's no crying because it's sad. There's no, like, Sophie's clearly upset at points, and you really are laughing, and it's just, I felt brilliant after reading this. I really felt good. So I highly recommend it. It was just everything I could have hoped for, especially, like I say, being Kiki's last novel. I can't believe it's her last one, but I still have 8 more to read, so I'm okay. I'm fine. Honestly, I'm fine. That's the only thing that will make you cry, like properly cry, when you realise, especially if you've read all Kiki's other books, you will cry, because you will realise this is probably the last time that you're going to get to read anything new that's going to make you laugh and is going to deliver a story in Kiki's unique way. I think that's probably the saddest thing about it, but oh god, the book's brilliant. I swear, go buy this. You seriously will not, you won't regret it, you won't be disappointed, and you're gonna have the best time reading it. And then, you know, hopefully if we all buy it, and then, because it's so fabulous, then Kiki will come back and write another one for us. Anyway, I loved it. I did. It was fantastic. I'm thinking about it now and I want to laugh, and I can't tell you anything because it will spoil it for you. Go get a copy so that we can all have like a really good giggle and talk about it, and it would be awesome. I'll pop a link in the description so you can go and grab a copy of Say You'll Love Me Again by Kiki Archer. If you've read Say You'll Love Me Again, oh my god, please come and talk to me about it. Please come and have a giggle. I really want to have a giggle about it. It's brilliant. If you haven't read it yet, or if it's on your to-read list, or you now really want to read it because you really want to giggle and have a laugh, let us know, because it's always great to hear what you are interested in reading and why, and that you're going to. It's always great for anyone to hear that someone's going to read their book. And if you do read it, obviously come back and talk to me about it. Yeah, oh my god, go read Say You'll Love Me Again by Kiki Archer. Let's, you know, send her away with a massive, amazing farewell so she'll come back and write more books for us. And if you do grab a copy of it, I really, really hope you love it as much as I did. Bye!